Hi YouTube. I just thought I'd stop in today. Today is Thanksgiving and I'm really not doing much of anything, so I figured I would take opportunity to film a little video. The video I'm going to do today is the Heart Drugstore Tag, I think. Something like that. I forget. I wrote down the questions but forgot to write down the name of the tag. You guys all know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm not going to ramble. People don't have time for that. We'll get started. First question, what is your favorite drugstore brand? I kind of had to think about this one for a minute because I just love all drugstore brands. But ultimately I ended up going with Wet n Wild for the simple fact that overall, I would say I use the majority of their things. Whereas like, Maybelline, I'll use like their Color Eye Tattoos, Revlon, I use some of their lip stains, but I don't use a wide variety of the products. Whereas with Wet n Wild, I use their eyeshadows, I use bronzers, let's see, highlight, blush, eyeliner. I have a mascara, but I can't find it. So overall, those, I feel like I use the widest range of items there. So definitely going to go with that. And then one of my favorite face, cheek, and lip products. Face, actually, I'm going to go with L'Oreal. See this here. I use the shade, where do you even see the dang? W3 Nude Beige. And the True Match Lumi. I like this foundation because I guess I tend to run more on the dry side, especially now that I'm here at Fort Carson. The weather, with the altitude, it's very dry here. So I feel like this foundation gives me probably more of a medium coverage, and it also leaves me with just a look of natural like glow, luminous, Lumi. So that's probably my favorite. I mean, for that simple fact, because a lot of other foundations are drying me out. So honestly, I know a lot of people love this one. It's not that I think this is the greatest foundation in the world, but just for my skin type right now, it's the one that really works. So I'm gonna go with it. Favorite drugstore products, I'm gonna go with the Wet n Wild blushes. Did I say cheek products? Cheek products? If I didn't say it, that's what I meant. Okay, this one, for instance, is pearlescent pink. Swipe it. You can see it's a really, really beautiful, like pink with a golden shimmer in it. It's very pretty. You can see just swatching it like that, just the color payoff is great. It's not chalky, it goes on very smooth. You don't really have to work. They easily blend in. They look very natural. So definitely those. Okay. And then as far as lip, thought I heard my kids. It's also obviously Thanksgiving break, so it's a holiday. Lips, I'm gonna bring up NYX because the fact they are like definitely on point price wise with drugstore brands, so that's why I'm gonna pick them. And I feel like they have such a huge color range. I go with these. I think they're just called like the round lipsticks. I don't know, round tube lipsticks. You guys probably all know what I'm talking about, but their color payoff and the color range is great. I mean, it goes from nude, really nude. Let me see. Let's watch this. You can see it's just a very nude, universal shade. It's good for even like pale skin people because it's not gonna make you look washed out and stuff. So I like that one. And then there's this one, which is very vibrant pink, kind of corally, which is not showing up very corally on camera, but in real life it is. So that's why I'm saying these are my favorite lip products, because the price, the color payoff, they're not, you know, extremely long lasting, but I don't have to touch them up all the time. So I would say the staying power is pretty good. Um, oh, these two shades, by the way. This one was Circa, I think is how you pronounce it, Circa. And this one is Peach Bellini. And I have about a dozen of these. I just happened to, like I said, grab these two just to kind of show the, you know, the wide range, because I feel like so many times drugstore products tend to be very not narrow-minded when it comes to the range. Like, you know, like if nudes are in, then there's just got all these different shades of nudes, or, you know, just pinks, and, you know, that just drives me crazy. So anyways, that was my little rant about that. Okay, my least favorite product. Very easy. Let me find it here. I'm gonna have to go with, okay, let's make this least favorite brand. If we say least favorite brand sometimes, and I know it's kind of contradictory because I said I love the L'Oreal foundation, but overall, a lot of the stuff I don't really like. One of my least favorite products that I've bought lately is this Project Runway Quad by L'Oreal Paris. You know, like I said, it's one of their limited edition things. And it looks beautiful. Like, I really was excited about this because I thought, oh, the browns and the greens and the golds. I just thought this is, and it's got this matte brown, you know, so I thought it's kind of all one palette, beautiful eye color look. And this matte brown, when you swatch it, it looks beautiful. It just looks great. But, you know, the color payoff just is, well, and of course now it looks pretty good, but normally when it transfers to your eye, it just does not transfer over as that deep rich brown. And these other ones, even swatching them, like, it's just especially the green. The green is the one I was the most excited for, and it definitely has, you know, the least color payoff to it. So you can see, and like I said, it looks kind of pretty right there when you swatch it, but when you go to actually look, you can't even barely see that. And that was me swatching kind of heavy. So, like I said, I was really disappointed in this because I thought this would be great. And then also by L'Oreal, one of my least favorite products is this. Their Studio Secrets Anti-Redness Primer. I tend to, I don't think you can tell with my stuff, went right through here on my cheeks, around my nose, and around my mouth. I tend to get really red. You know, I didn't used to be that way, but just, I'd say in the last couple years, it just started happening. So, you know, something I'm still kind of struggling with, trying to figure out the perfect corrector. I don't know. But I really had high hopes for this. And let me show you. When you pump it out, it's very runny. You know, it's green, obviously, because green's supposed to combat redness, you know, the color wheel. And, you know, when you smooth it in, it does go in. You can see it disappears pretty good. I mean, it's still got a green cast. Slightly. But my problem is it did nothing for my redness. At all. You know, and I didn't expect a miracle product. I didn't expect to, you know, put this on and my redness to be gone. But I felt like I noticed zero difference. Like none. Nothing at all. So I was very and this was pretty expensive. If I remember, it was like $12 or $13. So no. Bad no. Okay, next question. Favorite underdog product? Yes. Let me show you. Those would be hard candy. Just in general. For instance, this one is Fox in the Box. And the color is Skinny Dipping. You open it up. Of course, I've never used the brush. But you can see it's got like this orange kind of coral and this brown shade in there, which, you know, of course the orange is covered in the brown because I usually swirl, so this could be interesting trying to get a good swatch. But you can see the orange itself is pretty color, you know, it's pretty pigmented. It's got a pretty good color payoff. And the brown, you know, it does also. It's just a brown, kind of not really dark enough to be a contour color. It's very subtle, but when you mix the two together, I feel like you get a beautiful kind of peachy brown shade. That is just really pretty on so many different skin tones. I don't know if you can see that right there. But yeah, the color payoff is great on it. Of course, it's kind of stuck because I was stupid and just swiped it right over top of that dang hard candy crap. But I mean L'Oreal stuff, but you get it. And their blushes, this is just like one of their little blushes that came in a little set I got. I don't remember what it was, if it was a holiday set or whatever. It's been a while. But you can see this one is called Living Doll. And I've seen other people have this shade, but in a bigger container. Like I said, I think it's because this is came in a collection set. It's just right away just swatch it. Just look how bright and beautiful. And it does, like I said, it has a, I didn't say, I'm losing my mind. Sorry guys. This has got like a beautiful sheen to it. Let me just put it right there. You can see. You do need to use a light hand with it because it will be like out of control. But I like this sometimes when I don't have a lot of time and I just want to go, because it gives me the beautiful color and it almost works as a highlight because that sheen, you know, it catches and makes it easy. And this is one of their eyeshadows. And this one is in Peace. Okay, and you can see I've definitely used one side of this a lot versus the other side. And I don't know why that is. This other side's a beautiful color too. Let me swatch these for you. But look at the color payoff. Just look how beautiful those are. And these are like $2. I mean, why do I never hear about these? I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand. Just great, awesome products. So, but I think the downside to that is they're only sold at Walmart. I know a lot of people hate Walmart. I particularly don't like Walmart, but I end up shopping there anyways. So yeah, like I said, if you're at Walmart, check it out. I've heard they've came out with some eye palettes lately, like 10 or 12 pan palettes. I've heard mixed reviews on those. I don't really think I'm gonna pick them up and try them because right now I'm really digging hard candy and I don't want to lose that. Okay, let's see. Drugstore product overpriced easily. Damn. Physicians Formula. Anything Physicians Formula is like $5 more than it should be. Literally. This here is Powder Palette, Mineral Glow Pearls, and Light Bronze Pearl. Let's see. Looks beautiful. Looks, I mean, absolutely beautiful. I wanted to love this. But it just, I don't know. It really doesn't have that great of a color payoff. I know it does there, but when you go to actually take it over, it doesn't deposit well on my skin. It just you can't even tell it's there. It's like one of those products that look beautiful swatched, it looks beautiful in the pan, but the transfer to skin is just not there. Like I said, I'm sad. I really wanted to love this because I have a light to medium skin tone, and sometimes it's hard to find colors that are great for highlights without being too much. And those of you that haven't watched any of my prior videos, I am in the Army, so at work we have to be very, very conservative when it comes to makeup, but I still like to look like I feel good. So I was really hoping this would be one of those products where I could just, you know, swipe a little on, have a nice beautiful glow, but not look like I had makeup on. But it didn't work. Drugstore product that is not worth the hype. Bam, 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 bam. BB creams. This is not a BB cream. I have not tried a whole lot of actual BB creams, but I have tried some of the Missha ones, and I love them. They're beautiful. They just feel so good on my skin. They're creamy. These, look, I took the lid off, and look, can you see that? It's just like running. I don't even know what that's about. I don't understand. But let me just, among all these other swatches, I don't know if you could tell as I knock my camera over, but it's got like these little tiny grains of, I guess, like color in it, you know, which is a really cool concept, you know, in theory. And when you rub it out, you know, it's supposed to, you know, match your skin tone. Let me read what it says on here really quick for you. Anyways, as a BB cream, it is supposed to, this one has 4 beautifying actions in one. This one is supposed to prime, perfect, hydrate, and correct. Yes. So this one, like I said, is supposed to, this was an 814 medium, and it's supposed to, those little beads that I showed you, as you rub them out, they're supposed to be like almost like color matching property in them, so that you get like your own natural, beautiful, flawless color or whatever. So this lighting is crazy. It goes from like light to not light to I don't even know what's going on. It's Colorado. That's what I'm gonna say. It's a beautiful state, beautiful, but it's just very unpredictable. So let's see if I can fix this because I can't even see my dang self. Okay, maybe that'll help some. I think I went totally black there for a second. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out. But yeah, like I said, this is definitely overhyped. This is not a BB cream. This is a tinted moisturizer. And as a tinted moisturizer, it's not bad. As a tinted moisturizer, I would say, okay, this is a good tinted moisturizer. But as a BB cream, this just is not. The price is too high. I forget exactly what it was. I think it was like $10 or $11 for such a small 1 fluid ounce of a tinted moisturizer. So definitely not worth the hype. Okay, let's see. As far as my favorite drugstore dupes, I really don't have a lot because I'll be honest with you, I don't have the time to sit down and like really think about that stuff or figure it out a lot. So I've only got a couple to show you. Okay, we'll start with this one. And this e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzing powder, this is the one I know everybody's seen. Probably most of you have. Everybody says that this color is a dupe for Orgasm. I don't think it is. I think it's okay, but as far as Orgasm, I think that Wet n Wild one I showed earlier and this NARS one are closer. You can see in the palette the Orgasm one is a little bit darker. Let me see real quick. But when they're swatched, see, they're both pretty similar. They both are very pink, peach, with the same exact golden. Can you see that? This lighting is crazy, like I said. Golden shimmer in it. So, like I said, not exact dupes. But when you're talking $30 and $3, definitely close enough. And then also back to this same one. Everybody says that this is a dupe for Laguna. I don't think so. Laguna to me is a lot lighter than this one. I do think it is very similar to the Balm's Bahama Mama. Only difference is the Bahama Mama is matte. That one has a slight shimmer, but they're both very, very close. And as far as, the color richness, they are both about on the same level. You can see they're pretty close. They're both really dark browns. Whereas Laguna, like I said, it's more of a lighter brown, so I don't really think that's too much of a dupe. But those are really the only two. Other than, I don't have my fluid line here by MAC, but this right here is actually very comparable to the Wet n Wild little pot liner like this. It's just a really nice gel liner. It doesn't dry out very, very well, very fast. I'm gonna say very well. It doesn't dry out. It's really black. It's got great color to it, and it's one of the only ones that I found that actually I can line my waterline with. It actually stays. It doesn't, wear off or irritate my eyes. So, like I said, Hi guys. As you can probably tell by my poorly edited section that this video accidentally ended craziness. My camera died. And I didn't realize that. I thought the whole thing had actually recorded until I was going back and reviewing it. So
I just want to tell you guys thank you for watching this video. Thank you once again for being patient with me as I'm even attempting to try to figure out what in the world to do with this whole video editing slash lighting slash adventure that I'm kind of taking on. So have a good day. And like I said, today's Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you guys, were surrounded by family and friends and just really enjoyed your day. So on that note, I'm going to leave you and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.